All right, guys, I'm super stoked. I have my V2 build laid out, all the goodies. Finally get to dibble and dabble on CNHL stuff too. But let me break this bad boy down. All right, got the V2 chassis. Off camera, I've already locked these diffs. The diffs are already locked. So diffs are already locked. I got this on one QS8 plug coming out.
And I'm able to swap from parallel to series pretty much on the fly.
Ripple Killer 8S. I'll be running this on a radio link for the range. 30 tooth pinion. That's gonna be for tuning. Like I said, finally get to dibble and dabble in the CNHL stuff. I'll be running this on 8S and 4. Wing mount, adjustable motor mount for when I upgrade motors. I actually got the 1721
right before the 2028 came out. And I want to say that's 1700 kV, but you're left with a lot of grow room for gearing. And I think that would be a much more suitable motor for my setup.
Cover, it's wing mount stuff. Carbon strut towers. I even forgot what the fuck that's even called. Other piece to the motor mount, wing mounts, winglet.
So I actually bought two wing mounts. Didn't know it. I thought I actually bought the winglets for the bottom of the wing, but I ended up buying two sets of wing mounts.
The wing support from Hot Racing, the actual wing, and I got Bastric Wing servo spacers because I'm running an EcoBoost, which, where's my EcoBoost at? Yeah, here it is. I'm running my EcoBoost servo, and it just sits too high in here. Well, you'll see when I start building it. It sits too high in there, and honestly, you kind of need some spacers, or you have to get a shorter servo. I'll be running the XLX2 brace. Thing is so pretty. And while it's cold outside, I'll be running these bad boys, the BSR purples. Finally get to also dibble and dabble in foam racing. This car will be doing prep, more or less, probably more prep than no prep stuff. And in the summertime, I got the soft compound GRPs, the XM3s. I have not used these yet. I've used the XM4s, but not the XM3s. That's a little bit softer. So in the summertime, I'll be able to slap these on here. And servo horn, XLX2. What am I missing? And that's about it. Finally done with this thing on the back. Took forever. Well guys, it's time to move on to the motor mount. Let's get this bad boy in there.
I had to reuse the stock mount. I just like this carbon fiber plate, but I had to reuse the stock cover. My adjustable motor mount is in, and then I had to use the stock, I don't know what exactly that's called, a bearing. It holds the bearing down. I had to use the stock one for that too. The one I ordered was, I'm guessing it was for the V1. I don't know, but it was too short. So I had to use that stock, and the stock one, I just put that carbon plate over it. But she's good.
Well guys, the chassis build is complete. So many little carbon pieces here and there. Steering links, all the little steering pieces are carbon. That cover is carbon. That mountain point. Just so many little carbon pieces on this thing. I love it. By far the most time-consuming chassis build. But this is also, I guess, I don't know. It's just so many little pieces on this thing. But I love it. Time to slap the Basher Queen servo spacers in. Last little pieces of carbon I have, and my EcoBoost. Super stoked to get this thing in here. Let's get it going. All right, guys, she's done. Absolute beautiful car. This is by far my favorite vehicle that I've built. Like, this thing is so pretty, so worth the time, so worth the effort put into this car. The outcome was just beautiful. Just so many little pieces, but you know, this thing is ready for a test drive. The only thing it is missing is a censored cable. Nobody said anything. Like, I read the description on the chassis brace, and nowhere did it say that you may need a longer censored cable. It's okay though. I got a 400mm one on the way. In the meantime, I might solder and make one. I really don't know how I feel about it. I've heard a lot of people say if you do that, you might cause dirty signal and you might destroy the ESC. So I honestly really don't know. But I got one on the way, and if I get frisky, I might either just run it as is until it comes in or make one.
Alright, well, I ended up making a sensor wire, and it works. Looks okay. I had the link in it. A lot of people on the internet seem to be very 50-50 on soldering a censored wire. Maybe it causes dirty signal, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Worked for me. Works just fine as of right now. So she's on there. Looks good. I'm running that adapter instead of running just the castle to censored wire that comes with this ESC. But it works. I'm happy with it. It's all just about finished now. I got the front nose on, and I got the body. Trying to get the body on here. The body is just giving me a headache. I don't know what's up with this. I ended up having to space out the body mounts, and I still didn't really want to go on. I think the ESC is sitting a little too high. So we'll figure that out. But hopeful for a good, strong test drive. I tried it on 4S, and it damn moves. It is pretty crazy. But
Update on the Limitless. The 400mm censored cable has now been installed, and I took out the modified censored cable. But it still did just fine on that modified censored cable. I've now did a speed run with the Limitless. So you guys just stay tuned for the outcome on.
super stoked to get this thing out there to the list race this weekend and see what this bad boy can do.
Rose gold with photos when I'm sitting, I like your